I want to turn that amp off so I don't piss Jay off.
F that guy.
No, someday I might write an original song and like, call it, like, he's an audio
We're live on Quentin's live. He's got to get his attention somehow.
Hey, right on, Quentin. That's how it's done, you guys.
Love dogs.
That's how it's done.
That was crushing. That was awesome.
I'm going to say it like this.
Well, Dave asked him to send me a link,
It's
and
an absolute crapshoot.
so I'm gonna have him live in my life. Right?
Sparkling freaking clear.
Charles. Charles
It
Creek.
is really the standard right
yeah,
now.
Randy really doesn't right now.
I hear it right here. You guys, and for you people in the chat,
Randy's about to
you
lose his shit. He's probably
should
texting me right now. Shut up, Quentin.
Listening to right now in this live stream, it is really dynamic and very, very good.
Except for Randy, because Randy never played a real amp
I miss
anyway.
you guys.
Not like that Synergy's a real amp.
Play well, then it would sound
Oh,
even
you
better.
guys are some of the most kick-ass guys on YouTube. Don't let it go to your head. You really are.
Here, let me send a picture to Randy. Hold on.
We appreciate it. We appreciate you coming and jamming those, Charles. Did
Guys,
you get more in the pipe,
appreciate
or
you.
is that it?
I'll tell you what. If you would indulge me, I appreciate you guys, man. So if you would indulge me, I got this platform right now with good audio and shit. This is really fun. I'm going to take advantage of you guys.
Do it,
I
man.
went to
Do
this
it.
show last week.
Oh,
with
where
my
is Randy?
girls,
Oh, there.
Billy Idol and Joan Jett. None of the plans I made for this show ended up going the way we planned it. It was wonderful, but I had seats that were
Here, I'll send that to Randy.
100 feet from the stage, 125 feet from the stage. With my camera, I could have shot the entire show, shown it on my channel, and with me zoomed in, it would have been like I was 30.
I'll wait for him to text me back.
Right.
Okay, and
Shut
John,
up, Quentin.
it would have been Steve Stevens, and none of that happened because the lawn had been opened up, and my girls, my whole kids, all my family.
Oh,
Next time when the door was knocked on, his whole fucking band was standing there with him. It was killer.
well, dude, I sent
I'm sitting there and I'm listening to
Trevor writing a message. Hey, send me a link, and
the very first song that he played
nothing,
was a new song.
nothing.
And for some reason, it got in my head. One of those damn bubblegum hooks. Bubblegum hook. And I couldn't get it out.
So I'll come on and have them on my show.
And it did not go very well. It didn't go very well at all. We didn't play well. My audio was horrible.
I'm watching some kind of football game. There's like nobody in the stadium.
Have a do-over. I would appreciate that.
The
and I would
floor
play
is
that
yours,
for you.
man. We're
All
all
right.
freaking lazy today,
Thank
anyway.
you.
So.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, I hope this goes well. I'm assuming it's going to.
Josh rocks.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Love dogs.
Rock it out.
Live without
All right, guys. I'm going under, man. Going under.
Going under, I'm not afraid.
Charles Green, everybody, just churning them out today for us. Let's give them a round.
Well, if they won't let me on their live, then I'll do a live and have them on my live. Randy, your deal with Synergy is a fucking... I would be pissed, man. I mean, what would you do if you were using that as a live rig? That's unacceptable. And when the guy said it was an internal issue, yeah, well, no shit, Sherlock. Get him, Charles. Okay, I'm gonna find some live streams to live streams. Look on backing tracks. Well, no, I did all this shit last night. Oh well, let's do it again. I shouldn't have any commercials. Very loud, is it? I don't have the best control. Oh. Well, I guess that's it. I don't want to do the sad blues backing track. Like my jitterbug. Are they still on over there? Gap still didn't send me a link. I thought they would pin. Did they didn't pin the link? I thought this was community jam, brah. Jimmy playing home. He's always ripping. Like some rat. Rat. I guess it's Honolulu versus DC football. It's college football because there's like 4 people in the whole outdoor stadium. Message Steve if he. Let's attack. Message Steve. Okay. Send it to Steve and Hack and then fiddle around. Like the Brave. Run something else. Okay, we're done with the easy backing track. I'm gonna do the Pink Floyd and yeah, what the hell? Not do anything anyway. Or delay for Dave. that it? Is it over? Oh, all right. Oh. Booze and... Wait, what is this? Blues and Funky backing track name on it. Oh. Well, man. Oh! Oh, shit. You know, I took a minute to take the Digitech and try to run it through the effects loop of the MX5 just to have that yah-yah setting. But the thing is, I've got the MX5. It sits right here on my coffee table, so I got to turn that, you know, and it doesn't always want to hit the wah. So. And then I got that separate expression pedal that's on the floor, because it's hard to work the wah-wah when it's on the coffee table. There you go. I still never got a link from Trevor Ryan. Thank you very much. What's up with that? Okay, let's find another backing track. I didn't like that one. I mean, it's okay. Creamy Blues in D minor. Should I go for that one? Uh-oh. We got Driving. Wait, what is this one? Driving Rock Guitar in D minor. Did we do that one last night? Oh, let's see what happens. We're always D minor. Alright, shut up. I didn't like that one. What's totally illegal? There you go. That was all the pinch harmonics and wiggly bar stick and rolling harmonics that I could come up with. Alright. So, there's a pinned comment if you want to come on and try your luck. Oh, damn it, I forgot. I didn't do my intro. So, hey, it's Quentin James. How's it going? So, all right. We didn't like that one. So, what's next? We'll take, I don't really want to do the Clapton blues. I really don't want to do a minor blues at A. Or rocking back and track and A. Oh, Night Groove. Let's try the Night Groove in A minor, and then we'll try the 80s hard rock. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Wait, where am I? name on it. Okay, that's enough with the 70s. Nah, I'll do your standard. The buddy of mine on the partner on this channel likes to do half step down. I'll do drop D. That's about it. I don't do any open tunings. Of course, you can't do it with the Floyd. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's, yeah. Actually, has to stop smoking. Okay, let's try the, what is the next one here? The Hard Rock Minor.
Jam tracks for days.
God shit. Ernie Ball, Super Slinky, 9 to 42. Okay, that is definitely not hard rock in 80s. Some Saxon. I love me some George, man, but I don't know any George. My first electric guitar was a Fender. God, I've got a picture of it here somewhere. A Fender Music Master, which was, if you took the pickguard off, it was a Mustang under the pickguard, right? Single coil in the neck, single coil in the bridge. Well, the Music Master just had a single coil in the neck, and I was running that into a Fender Super Twin, which was all tube, 180 watt, 212 combo. And I'm trying to do AC/DC and Judas Priest, and I didn't know. Fuck. And then I got an LPB1 linear power booster, which was the first Electro Harmonix pedal, and it was pretty cool. It was giving me a little gain. And then I got a big muff. That's when I became the guitar playing god that we all have come to know and love today. 1983 NJ BC Rich Stealth. You weren't doing country and western? Then my next guitar was a Gibson SG standard, white one with a Bigsby. I didn't know what a Bigsby was. I just loved AC/DC. And then I got a 81 Les Paul Custom. Or did I got an Explorer too. I was Gibson forever. Because it's like Strat, single coil in the bridge. It was gnarly. This is back in 80, 81, 82. Then I quickly became a Super Strat guy after 15 years. This is a Schecter Sun Valley Super Shredder 3 in a Roar Burst. And I got it had the E&G retroactives, which are horrible. And Randy Price sent me a JB and 2 Fender for like SCN, something or the other. Saved this guitar. Those EMGs, I hated them. But I needed something with a Floyd to get my 80s on, right? A fully floating Floyd. Whoops. Those old Kramers, I mean, back in the day, after they'd been out for a year or two, a buddy of mine I did tech work for had a Pacer, the American ones. Yeah, those were decent guitars back in the day. Oh, I haven't done this yet. Zoom quotes from Custom Shop. Dude, in my, does it help when I point at you like that? My Invader Strat, which I can barely play because it needs a refret so bad. It's got Player Series in the neck and middle, which surprised the shit out of me how much I liked them. Just, Fender Stratocaster neck, all the noise and squawk and spank and yeah. I had an 81 Les Paul Custom. I don't remember what the neck on a custom felt like. Anything, I can get used to anything in fucking 30 seconds. No. This is a 16-inch radius, so it's pretty fucking flat, right? it's not super duper Ibanez thin this way, but the neck, this is the smallest neck of probably any guitar I've ever had. I just like it because it's a brand new guitar, right? So the frets are gigantic on it. I got it from Guitar Center used. See that dink in it right there? It's like it was hanging up and the guitar above it fell and the strap button hit it or something. And I got it for like, fuck, I don't know, $285 or something. I was all over it like a fat kid on Smarties. I've got the smaller Studio Pro 112. It's got the thrash button, but it's just upstairs for, you know, when I work on guitars, just give me some sound. I've played scallop guitars. They give me the willies. I cannot fucking play a scallop. It's the strangest thing I've ever had my hands around. Oh, an old Carvin. You had a Rage 158. You know what the 158 stands for? 15 watts, 8-inch speaker. I used to be a PV dealer back in the day. I even went down to, well, they called it PV school. Spent the week down in Meridian, Mississippi. Where the only thing down there is a hotel. I think it was an O'Charlie's restaurant. And like 97% of the buildings in Meridian, Mississippi were PV buildings. Yeah, I got to meet Hartley and James Brown. Got to play one of Eddie's guitars that was back in for a refret or something. James Brown's the guy who designed the PV 5150. And the old blues guys used PV. Look at Skinner. You know, I mean, they made, especially their PA gear. I mean, back in the days, I played places that had the old, they were four space CS 800s and CS 1200s, those big boat anchors, just full of dust and dirt and mud, and man, they slam night after night. Everything's Chinese, dude. What are you gonna do? Worst thing PV ever did was that Undercover Boss episode. Oh my God, what were they thinking? I rented, this is way, would it be 80, 81? I rented a trainer head that had like a little 8-inch speaker in the side of it. You know, for practicing. The Penta amp. Yep. The Ultra. The Triple X was, it was surprisingly good. But the Ultra, what was the one with the dip switches in the front? When the first 5150s came out, I didn't like them. The one I liked the most, yeah, the Mace and the Deuce, was the, oh fuck, what is it? The PV Delta Blues. But with the 15, we had them, you know, like I say, I was a PV dealer. We had the two Delta Blues combos, and I remember playing through the 210 thinking it's going to be a smaller version of the Super, and it just didn't. And I'd never played the 15. I was like, why would they put a 15 in a combo And a buddy of mine was playing through it, and I was like, to quote the great poet R2, R3 Locking Nut, what the? Yeah, the one with the 15 was the shit. Yeah, the 5150 was alright. Yeah, 140 watt tube amp. 100 watt tube amps is too much. But I was moving from like the ADA MP1, a whole rack full of shit, right? Like everybody had back in the day. I just wanted a tube head, a tube screamer, a crybaby, and I had an old Yamaha SPX 90 in the loop just for one single delay setting, right? And that crate Blue Voodoo, I don't know if I just got a good one or, you know, maybe when they first came out, they're like, let's make these pretty good. It was only like $450 because it's a friend of mine, you know. But man, once you get that sucker up to about 8.5 through 2 412s, Valve Kings are good. Yeah, 100 watts, man. Not until you start really pushing that power section does your amp really get character, you know what I mean? And 100 watts through 1 412. It's just too much. Can't push that power section. But I see Randy Price just having, with his Synergy stuff, I think he's done with bad. Boutique amp distribution. I think he's done with all the Synergy shit. Dude, what if you got that stuff and you're out gigging and your shit goes down after a month or so? That can't happen. That's unacceptable. It's ridiculous. I can change sounds here. I still haven't mastered my oh, I just turned it up a whole bunch. Didn't work either. Oh, there we go. I think I did it. Holy shit, look at that. Randy is seriously pissed. Do you blame him? Yeah, but it doesn't break after a month or, and it sounds like a lot of people are having issues with some of those Synergy things. Ladies and gentlemen, hack! Come on, guys. This is, whoops, the Headrush MX5. I mean, most of these processor stuff, you throw some chorus and reverb and delay, they sound good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. First of all, Cushman. Wait a minute. I don't have my glasses on. Be right back. My goat is on the neighbor's BMW again. Ah! Your goat. Okay. Play some hippie stuff. The Dubas Brothers. I know it's not even close. You say hi to Fancy Letters? Yeah, I don't know what his name is either. What? Randall from Florida, it looks like. He'll be right back, Hack. His goat is in his neighbor's BMW again. Oh, it worked. I don't know. It's just these processors just ain't gonna do it. I think I want stop, right? Clinton James! Clinton James! Yeah. I had to show somebody I had to learn it 100 years ago for somebody. Must play in it. Charles, I tried to come on, but they wouldn't send me a link, and you were on there all widdling and shit. I'm like, Dad, Charles Green, love dogs. Hey, I'm telling you, you go out to a club and you can place them. Guthrie Govan, Steve Vai, Whitley. But you whip out... crowd's gonna go nuts. There it is. No, Hawk, I don't know anything from the Century. How's that go? I don't know, 3-lock box. I guess I'll do one for Jay and Boner Jams. Let me tune down. There you go. I don't know any Motorhead. I don't know any Iron Maiden. I mean, I think I did a song or two, but otherwise. Here's one for Hack. I never had leather pants. I had parachute pants. Go, Dan. Billy Squier was like, he was right there on the edge of just becoming super duper duper super famous. Then he made the video. Man, it's just crazy how you can make one video and your career is done. Oh, here's the riff. I always do this pedal tone. In whatever key. That comes straight from the Neil Schon Journey. Whatever that song is. All I'm doing is right with that G note. Or that's from Skid Row. I love pedal tones. I just can't do them super fast, no matter how hard I... One from Yngwie. So it's just... See, I just... yeah. Neil's solos are a song within a song. They're all a melody, not just blah, 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 blah. That's what makes him Neil. Or that one, I do that one a lot. I do it here. Like an E minor. I play a lot using this. Hack may know what it is. Then maybe that one. Just kind of a pentatonic with some. Go, Dwight! I need some new strings really bad. I know Neil played Woodstock when he was 15 or 16. That whole step makes all the difference in the world, doesn't it? Okay, I'm out of here. I've been on for a little over an hour. I came on because Ryan and them wouldn't let me on. They said, send me a link, and it's supposed to be there. I'll participate on Sunday thing, but no. That's right. I had him live in my live. All right, kids. Thanks for stopping in. Let me close all this stuff out. How do I open up my guitar over? Stop screen. Okay. I'll give you the obligatory. Hey, it's quit, James. See you later. In stream. Bye.